This is Jen,
This is Dave.
and this is our weight loss journey.
Yes. Again.
Right, we're starting again. So, for those of you who know us, know that we started off pretty high up when we moved here to Minnesota.
Yep. What was your highest?
I was at 361 pounds, injecting insulin, taking heart medication.
Blood pressure medication.
Yeah, blood pressure medication. And what else? I was checking
cholesterol
cholesterol
medication.
and I was checking my blood pressure daily.
He was on a sleeping machine. What was the face?
BiPAP.
Yeah.
Not even just a CPAP, a BiPAP.
Yeah.
And
I started at my highest was 321. That was about 2 months after I had Lachlan, and this was in 2013. Yep. So it is now 2020. The lowest I got down to was in 2018, and that was 156. And your lowest at the same time, because we were doing this together.
And this was right before that polar vortex. So we had, what?
I don't recall a vortex.
Oh, it was when everything froze. Remember when my car froze to the ground and I wrecked your car?
Yeah, that
was
weird
when my downward
60.
spiral started.
Yes.
But
he had gotten down to
214 pounds, which was about 4 pounds from my goal, which was 210.
Right. So we've kind of steadily gained since then. Our official weigh-in was on the 17th of October, and I was at 259.
And I was back up to 300.
So we are starting from there. That's what we're considering our start point for this journey. 259, 300. Your goal?
210 again.
His is 210. Mine is 168. For reasons I'm sure I'll get into in a later video.
Right.
So, what can you expect here?
Well, healthy food, exercise,
Mild swearing.
lots of swearing. No, I'm just kidding. We don't really curse on this stuff, so if there's anything, we might bleep it out somewhat. Just called me a liar. But generally we won't cuss too much, but if there's like exercising, there might be a little cussing.
Yeah.
There may be a lot of beeps.
Yeah, I mean, if you're offended by beeps, this might not be the channel for you.
So, but we're planning on doing food, healthy food.
Yep.
Our
Fitness.
exercise challenges. We're probably going to try to make that a separate series than this.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have our weekly weigh-ins.
And one thing that's cool, I think, and I wish I knew of a channel like this, is here you're going to get two perspectives. You're going to get the male perspective, the female perspective, and someone who's not 20.
Right.
You know, losing weight looks a lot different when you're not, a young adult or a teenager. So, swearing.
Yeah.
That's different too.
I'm 50, so this is not an easy prospect, and it's doable.
Oh, totally
It's
doable.
not something that's, this is impossible.
Yeah.
It's doable.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be our intro, but we're gonna kind of just go off on a tangent here. One thing that I've noticed...
No longer our intro.
Shut up. One thing that I've noticed in the multiple attempts and successes that I've had with weight loss is mental attitude trumps everything else.
Yep.
Because you can be doing everything right. You can be eating right. You can be exercising right. But if your head's not in the game, the scale just stays there.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's with that, but it's a fact.
So one of the things that she brought up is the scale not changing, and that does happen.
Yes.
So there will be times that you're going to fight through it and you're going to have to make changes.
Yep.
And that's one thing that I remember from the last couple of times that we've actually succeeded.
Yeah.
Was there were times where it just felt like you were pushing uphill and there was no change happening.
Yeah.
But you got to push through that stuff.
Yep.
And that's where most people go, I'm done. I'm going to go have a cheeseburger since something's not changing.
But here's where our fail point is, okay? Because we're doing this together, we're kind of reliant on each other to stay on course.
Right.
Which you would think would be, yeah, you can do it. We suck.
Yeah.
We suck. We are way too in tune with each other. We are way too inclined to want to make each other happy or make each other feel better.
Right.
So when I have cramps, this guy is always like, well, chips might make that better. But he's not doing it out of...
Like she was just saying, I do suck.
I suck
And
too. I suck on a monthly cycle.
We'll both kind of get to the point where it's like nothing's changing, nothing's happening, and then one of us will just kind of speak up and say,
and that's the catalyst.
Let's just have a cheat day.
That's the catalyst.
That's never going to end well.
It
and it never
ends well.
does.
Never. It always turns into 2 weeks. That's like our thing, is our binge time always ends up to be like 2 weeks long. And then we both go,
at least.
No, but that's the average though.
Yeah.
And then we're both like, oh my God, I can't even move.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
and
that's...
you start feeling like crap, and you're like...
Yeah.
You know.
That's one thing that he and I are going to have to really be on point about is if you have a craving like that, keep it to yourself.
Yeah, don't say anything. Just, yeah.
Yeah, and that's...
Suck it up.
That, like, goes against the advice that other people might say. Mm-hmm. But being that we are in this together and we're doing it together, we know what each other's fail points are, and that's a big one.
Yeah.
That is a big one.
And that does end up happening, is one of us will speak up and say something, and
it's like you put the bug in your ear, you know, and then it's like that's all you think about.
Yep.
So that's going to be a thing that we're going to have to really focus on.
And we saved you the detox period.
Oh yes,
you didn't have to sit through that. That's just ugly. Nobody needs to see that. Everybody feels like crap when they're detoxing.
Yeah.
Everybody, you hear all these fitness nuts saying you're going to immediately feel better.
That's bull crap.
That's not true. You will feel like crap as soon as you stop eating all this crappy food.
Yeah.
You're going to notice a change in how you're feeling, and it's not going to feel
right. Good. Yeah.
And that's, immediately you're like, I don't feel good. There's something's wrong with this.
You can't think straight. Yeah. And we did. We were like, okay, we're going to start our channel and start our public journey on the 1st. So we need to start doing our thing ahead of time
now,
so that we can get all the junk out of our system. Because I'm going to tell you now, when we started our very first weigh-in, like I said, I was 259, but when I weighed in yesterday, I was 251.
Yeah.
251. So in the detox period, I lost 8 pounds.
Yep.
That is not the way that this is going to go.
Right.
So I know that. I know that it's not going to be, I lost 8 pounds in 2 weeks. Hell yeah, 4 pounds a week. No. Mm-mm.
Doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to come on here and put a false start, I guess.
Right.
Because the detox period, you're losing water weight, you're losing all the sodium, that whole situation. That's not fat loss. It is crap loss.
That is just getting all the garbage out of your system.
Yeah. So what was your detox weight?
First was 300, and then yesterday's was 291. So I lost 9 pounds.
Yeah.
Which is about average 10 pounds detox. Yeah. For guys, that can actually, and this is something that, that's where women really kind of are on the losing end of this. Women end up losing weight much slower than men do.
Yep.
So what happens is she'll end up losing much slower after the first detox.
Yeah. And
I'll start cruising down, but then I'll hit the first wall.
Right.
Where she kind of goes slowly to the first wall. So you get that, but her walls last a lot longer too. So it's really unfair.
And mine are more frequent too. And I mean, being TMI a bit here, when it's that time of the month, I can seriously gain 8 pounds just in water weight, bloating, hormone shifting. And there are times when I'm still on point, I'm still doing what I need to do, but after that time is over, I'll lose 6 of them. And I'll still have 2. And it's like, bitch! Can I say bitch this late into the video?
I'll bleep it.
Okay.
we can say it.
But no, you end up with the extra 2, and that's kind of what he's talking about, is it might not be 2 pounds of fat gain, but it's still 2 pounds of weight that I have to work off later because they don't go away after, that time is over.
Right.
So the way this is going to go is in the end, we kind of even out because he'll hit the plateau and he'll get stuck there for like 3 or 4 weeks. Whereas I'm steady losing like a pound a week or, a pound and a half a week. And then I'll just keep going and then he'll go and drop 7 pounds in one weigh-in.
Right.
And then I'll still be like, God dang it, trying to catch up with that pound a week or 2 pounds a week. And so, but it ends up working out in the end.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of funny that, I think it's funny now at the beginning of this journey, but he's going to hit goal a hell of a lot earlier than I'm going to.
Maybe.
No, definitely. because you're wanting to lose 90 pounds?
Yeah. No, well, it was originally 90
No,
pounds.
that's what I'm saying.
From here, it's 80 pounds.
And then I'm wanting to drop... No, I guess it's the same, isn't it?
It's about the same.
Wow, that's weird. But he's still going to hit it before me.
And as you could hear in the background just then, we have kids, so that makes it even more difficult because we try to get them to eat healthy, but any parents out there know that isn't always easy. So there's always something in the house that's...
And one of them has really particular texture issues. He won't eat things like, what are those stick veggies?
Healthy.
What are those really called? What are those called? They're like vegetable sticks. It's not chips. It's like literal vegetables.
It's actually it's broccoli, and there's we end up getting the super veggies, which is also Brussels sprouts and kale and a few other things.
But they're shaped like sticks. They look like. And
if you saute them in the no-calorie oils, or if you roast them, they come out really good.
They do.
Really
They're
tasty.
delicious. But one of our kids won't eat them because of the texture of them. So.
Well, vegetables in general.
He eats the veggie fries.
Yeah. But
as far as they go, we're pretty adamant about not telling them, oh, we're doing this to lose weight. You know, we use words like healthy and, eating healthy as opposed to dieting, or getting stronger as opposed to getting thinner. Right. So, we don't want to put our issues on them. So if we are filming and there's kids in the room, code words.
Yep.
Healthy. Fitness.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, and the idea is we want to instill in them, don't look for fat. Don't look for...
calorie count.
You want to look for being healthy and strong.
Right.
And if you eat healthy and you use activity to make yourself strong, then you will be healthy.
Exactly.
So and that's really what we want to instill in them. And it's not you're fat, or you need to lose weight, or it's
things that we both heard growing up.
Right. You need to lose weight. Have a milkshake.
That's right. So one last thing, because this video is going on for a really long time.
Yes.
We have had a few really big life changes in the past few months. Yeah. Number one, we bought a house.
Yes.
This door, we don't like this door. This is going to be replaced.
Eventually.
But we are going...
Menards. This is not an advertisement for Menards, but they got a sale right now.
He spends all his time and all our money in Menards. Spend all our money at Menards.
But we save big money.
Stop.
Anyway.
Anyways, so you'll probably see a lot of our strength training comes from things like fixing the roof.
Yeah.
Fixing some wall damage. I would say doing yard work, but it legit snowed.
Yeah.
Like a lot of snow. We're supposed to be in the 70s this week, which is weird because right now it's like 25. But,
So there will be unpacking of the lawnmower and doing yard work.
Yeah, doing yard work, right.
Eventually.
But fitness-wise, what are your fitness goals? See, this is where he fails. This is his fail point.
See, I didn't have any fitness goals. I wanted to get down the weight loss, but that is part of it. So you do need to have some fitness goals in there. So I'm probably going to really be working on strengthening up my knees because I do have knee problems. And that's probably going to start off with walks. and then eventually probably running again.
I miss that so much.
Yeah. So, I mean, at one point, when we had gotten down in weight, we were running almost daily.
Yes. And then I tore a damn cartilage in my hip, so I missed a season. And then the next season was COVID, so we were stuck in the house for reasons, apartment reasons.
I had gotten into an accident and gotten out of it, and every time I got back into it,
something happened.
Hurt myself, or something happened like COVID, and we couldn't go use because we were in an apartment.
Yeah.
We couldn't go use the equipment, so now we're here.
But now it's snow.
And now it's snowing. So we'll see what happens.
I bought a new fitness machine that's in our living room, so that's going to be part of my cardio. And then we're going to start an arm challenge? Or was this the ab challenge?
This is the ab challenge.
Ab challenge.
So we're going to be doing challenges to try to get our bodies stronger.
Yeah.
And try to get really prepared to get out there and start getting some cardio going.
Yeah, and because next season I'm running. I don't care if I have to wear a dang hip brace. I'm running.
Right.
So, yeah, I think that the winter time for us is going to be good because we are in a new environment. We have a lot of stuff to distract us here because we have a lot of work that we need to do still.
Right.
And then also mentally, we're not being burdened down by the place that we lived at before.
Yeah.
And not having to deal with all the people. Because there were so many people who didn't follow any kind of guidelines and would walk right up on you with no mask on, like, hey, how you doing? It's like, get away from me, I'm going to punch you in the beep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't have that anymore. So we have other stressors, but that's a big one gone.
But anyway, we wanted to bring you along on this journey. If this is something that you're interested in, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe.
And you can find us on Instagram.
There you go.
He will have it linked in the channel description. Or
I believe it is still at Jen and Dave.
Yeah, I think it's A&D. Jen and Dave. I don't remember that.
A&D?
Yeah, Jen, A-N-D, Dave. Not that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. It is Jen, A-N-D, Dave.
Yes.
So look us up there if you're interested in some of the photos and stories that we're going to be putting up there.
Yep.
Go ahead and subscribe here and follow along.
Give us some inspiration.
Yeah, if you have suggestions, go ahead and leave a comment down below.
And we'll be happy to build a community here. Get it going for 2021 because 2020 sucked ass.
Yeah, we're just kind of coasting through the rest of this year.
No, we're not.
Next year,
I'm gonna kick some butt.
No. I mean, as far as
just getting it out of the way.
We're getting 2020 out of the way.
Don't
we're just gonna
poke 2020.
Blinders on. Focus on your stuff.
That's right.
Nothing outside.
Yes.
2021 is the goal.
Yes.
So, hopefully by the end of 2021, we will be at our goal weights, and then we'll set new goals. But right now, we're focused on goal weight.
Yes. Let's do this.
Anything else you would like to say to anybody?
I think we've said enough. It's 20 minutes in. Oh, I know. Hi, Crystal. I know you're here. I see you.
Yeah, I don't know anybody.
He's anti. Oh,
I'm anti-people.
And real quick, when it comes to our weekly videos, we will be doing a weekly weigh-in to post on Sundays. That's what this video is supposed to be, but apparently we don't shut up.
Well, this is our first video for the channel. I mean, there's a couple of food videos from about a year ago that are still on here. But this is really kind of our intro video / first video.
So yeah, we're going to be recording weekly clips separately that will be compiled into the weekly video for Sundays.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's go.
All right. So
Coffee.
Stick around. We're going to have some coffee. Stick around, and we'll see you next week.